So it's currently day 8 of my quest to write and finish a novel, and currently I have written 13,802 words. I've gone a little bit overboard. Currently, my biggest issue, aside from the fact that I keep running out of planned plot in an attempt to meet my word count goal, is that I've made the brilliant decision to move my word count up. Um, NaNoWriMo has this nice little chart that you can use to track your progress and put in, a goal word count even when it's not November. And I think I did this partially because I've never completed NaNoWriMo. I always come up with a novel basically at the last minute to participate in it, and then I don't have any steam and I don't stop and plan, and then I fall behind and behind and behind, and then there's, like no way that I can finish, and so I kind of just give up. And now that I'm actually doing good and keeping progress, there was a day where I wrote over 1,000 words. I wrote like almost double the amount that you need to write on a daily basis in NaNoWriMo, which is 1,667 to reach 50,000. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do it? Why don't I just have a NaNoWriMo in September? And so then I adjusted my goals to 50,000, and I'm too stubborn to change it back. And I also can't bear the idea of seeing the the time get extended if I were to drop down to my 1,000. So I keep pushing myself to write basically 1,600 words a day. And I've stayed up late a couple times to accomplish that. And I know it's not the end of the world if I don't, but I just don't want to fall behind. And so my biggest issue is currently just obsessing over the numbers. And it's nice that I am staying on track and like I've written over my daily word count, so my word count is dropping bit by bit. I think I also need to give myself some leniency and be like, it's okay that you may not get 50,000 words a month. Like 30,000 was the goal, and you've been reaching that pretty well. So I guess going forward, I will try to tell myself to chill out a little bit. And while it would be nice to hit 50,000 words by the end of the month, it's also okay if I don't, because it's not just fucking words on the page, but I mean, it is fucking words on the page, but I don't need to break my fingers or lose sleep over not doing it. And 30,000 is perfectly acceptable, especially since I've almost never hit 30,000 words in a story before giving up on it. So I really need to figure out how this magic system works, because that's gonna bite me in the butt eventually, very quickly. There's a little bit of insanity with writing a book that has magic in it, but not really knowing how the magic system works. And in fact, I'm floundering with it so much that I am forgetting common words for magical things. So I said something was engraved with designs, and then later on I was reading something and realized I could have used the word runes, and that was the word I was looking for. I think this is probably going to be the most disjointed piece of writing I ever show my friends, because I've done zero editing on it whatsoever, because I refuse to go back and edit, because then I know I'm going to fall into a trap of editing. So I just keep writing forward even when my train of thought changes or my plan for a scene changes, and I don't know if it'll actually be coherent when I let them read it. In conclusion, I'm tired, but things are going relatively well, and I just need to remember that this is to have fun, and it's okay if I do or don't reach a certain word goal in a day, as long as I keep trying every other day. It's about consistency, even if I'm not always reaching my goals. Till the next update.